Best bites forever.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Best Bites Forever. In this video, I'm making one of my very favorite sandwiches, Reuben's. Let's rock it out. I'm going to start off here by making a really quick sauce. So I have some ketchup in here. It's like a tablespoon, give or take. And then I'm adding in some mayonnaise, whatever kind you happen to like, whatever is your favorite. And I'm just going to stir that around. You can do that to your own taste, depending on, how much ketchup-y taste you want or how much mayonnaise-y taste that you want. But I don't know, just a little bit more mayonnaise than I do ketchup. I also added in some pickled relish, and I'm just going to stir that around until I have a nice little consistency. This is like the easiest sandwich. Give it a little taste. Yep, good to go. So what I have here is my bread, and I'm using a Russian rye today. Normally I like to use the marbled rye, the dark marbled, but the store that I went to had this, so I decided to give it a try. All right, I'm going to give a nice layer of the sauce that we just made. Maybe not quite that nice. Not so nice. All right, spread it out, edge to edge, always coast to coast, you say, right? Like the ocean, coast to coast. Gorgeous. The next thing going down is my Swiss cheese. You can Swiss it up as much as you like. I'm going with 2 pieces here. By the way, that bread is buttered underneath there. So the next thing I have going on is this lovely sauerkraut, and I make this from a jar, but I add little goodies in it like apples and onions and that kind of thing. So I'll leave a link to the recipe down below. I'm going to go ahead and put a nice layer right on top. Little piece of bacon fell out of my sauerkraut. For this, you can do as much or as little, again, of course, as you want. I mean, you're cooking for yourself. I happen to love sauerkraut, so I'm gonna put a good little amount on here. I said good little amount, but I meant a big amount. All right, that is looking absolutely delicious. Next, I want my pastrami to go down. You can use corned beef, of course, if you want to. I like pastrami on mine, but that is up to you. I want to try to keep it a little neat for my presentation. Come here, little pastramis. And then I do the same thing on this piece. So, Thousand Island. Putting the Thousand Island and the Swiss cheese both on the top and the bottom helps to keep the bread from getting soggy, because I can never finish my Reuben sandwich. Maybe that's because I make them so big, but whatever the case, I like to protect my bread from getting soggy. So I'm putting a little bit of Swiss as I put 3 pieces on there. And then that is my topper. You can see the butter. Look at this sandwich. This is no joke right here. Yeah, it's big and thick. Okay, it's gorgeous. I'm going to put this on the stove. I'm going to start it off on like low, medium low, and kind of raise the heat as it heats through, because I want to make sure that everything is getting hot in the middle as well, because it is quite a thick sandwich. Also, at some point I'll probably put a lid on it, just again to get that heat going into the middle. The other option, obviously, if you wanted to, you could separate this, flip it, put so that you're kind of like this. Put part of the meat over here and let it cook like this. Let's do a little experiment. Let's do it that way instead of frying it the other way. Normally I do it the other way, but I think I'm going to try this because this might actually work a little bit better. So I'm just going to go ahead and cook it this way, but I'm going to put a lid on it so that everything is heating up, and then for the last minute I'm going to put it on medium high and crisp it up. So first couple minutes low with a lid just to heat inside, and then take off the lid and crisp it up for like a minute, whatever you need to get the bread crispy underneath. So here's a little peek. I have this on medium low right now. I'm going to keep the lid on it until it kind of gets heated through. Probably, I don't know what, 2 to 3 minutes. And then I'm going to take the lid back off of it, put it up on a medium high heat just to crisp up the bread, and then I'm going to put it together. And there it is, all nice and plated up. And by the way, I will be cooking my Reuben's open face from now on, because not only did the bread come out perfect, but everything on the inside was nice and hot. So this is a great way of doing it. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and do it now. Hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
BestBitesForever.com